La Peri by Paul Dukas. And so it happened that at the end of days, the old King Iskander, on the threshold of death, scoured the outer limits of the universe in search of the flower of immortality. He traversed 12 galaxies without finding it, till finally he reached a forgotten land. His quest was coming to an end. On the steps leading up to the Temple of Ormazd, the icon of a Peri was standing in her crystal dress, the flower of immortality shining on her breast. He simply had to reach out his hand. The lotus suddenly broke into 4 shining petals of life. Without the flower of immortality, the Peri was no longer able to fulfill her destiny and to ascend into the immortal light of Ormazd. So she awakened the 4 spirits of gracefulness contained within her. Iskander now needed to bring the 4 scattered petals back together again. King ignored the spirit and placed the petals safely on his scepter. He then left to pursue his quest for the 3 remaining petals. In the darkness that lay beneath the temple, a light caught Iskander's attention. It was the petals from the precious lotus. With a new petal from the flower of life in his possession, Iskander again set out on his journey. His steps soon led him to a dark hallway where a rustling could be heard. Another petal was close to Iskander. The king glanced at it. Iskander was overtaken by hope, as the entire flower of immortality would soon be in his possession. Then Iskander saw the last petal fleeing in the distance. He swiftly cut its path by way of a shortcut, and he stood still. For before his eyes appeared the Peri herself, intrepid. From that moment on, Iskander knew love. The Peri then danced the dance of Peris. Iskander was torn between his lust for immortality and his eyes' ravishment. And while she stepped away from him, weakening, he gave his last breath to catch the final petal and bring back the lotus. Then, despite the Peri's dance and supplications, Iskander seized the flower's petals, and the immortal king returned to his kingdom, bearer of the flower of life and of a nagging regret, that of having deprived the Peri of Ormad's light and put an end to her dance.